Okay, so what I'm gonna be talking about is, about the camos, dark matter, nebula, all that type. Because new season about to drop for dance, so might as well talk about it now. First let's talk about dark matter because I currently have it right now. It's actually kinda easy. Because unlike previous CODs, you don't have to level it up. That was kind of the reason it took so long. But with no need to that, you just need 100 headshots. As simple as that. 100 times like that, you can move on to special camos or whatever you call them. Kind of forgot. And like before, it's kind of easy. So in total, like maybe like 50 minutes for both, give or take. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less time, depending on the weapon you have. Some are better than others, obviously. Now, obviously, you need bare minimum 33, so that's already taking some time. The gold camo, I'm gonna rank them in order. So, usually, what I'd say is the easiest is actually Dark Spine. I feels the easiest because you just need 3 triples. You can get that done in a singular lifetime. The one I consider the most difficult, or at least the one that takes the longest, not even like that difficult, is Diamond. I feel like Diamond takes by far the longest. Not by much, but the three kills without dying 10 times, that could take some time. Now, it's a toss-up between Gold and Dark Matter. Now, on a good day, Dark Matter, you could get this in like 1 or 2 lives. But like, if you're having one of those type of games where you accidentally queued into the sweatiest lobby known to man, it's probably easier to get gold. It really depends on the lobby you have. So like in total, I'd say this take like maybe 2-ish hours. Well, that depends on the gun. I'm just gonna talk about a few other weapons. So first, I'm gonna load into the melees. They're, I don't know how to say it, because the knife is a knife. It takes some time. It takes a little bit more time. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. You just need 100 kills. Just go stake out and just slash. You could just get, what, like 20-ish, maybe 30 per game. So, like, assuming each game takes 10 minutes, maybe get it done in 40. And then you have the specialist things. The baseball bat, on the other hand. Yeah, it's taking like way longer. I'm being 100. It's like no need for a 2-hit weapon. If I wanted to do that, I would have just preferred to get the knife. If I wanted to melee someone, I would always use a knife because I don't give them a chance to, shoot. Because if they're 2-shot, who knows? Maybe the guy gets the luckiest no-scope and just one-shots me. Wouldn't have happened if I had a knife. The knife is a knife. Challenges are a little bit more difficult because you kind of have to be close to them, but in general, for a baseball bat, I'd say for the 3 kills without dying 10 times, and for the bloodthirsties, I recommend going stakeout hardcore kill order, because if you're the HVT, you got advanced while able to take some hits, camp near a corridor of the bathroom and you whack them. They're all gonna come to you because you're marked. It might take a little bit longer, but I mean, you're almost guaranteed at least a bloodthirsty, maybe even a few more. Yeah. After 33, although you could kind of switch up between because of the mod DLC guns, so you could entirely skip the launchers or the melees. Although when I first got it, I'd gotten like second week because kind of sweating my balls off just to get this. The HE, oh boy, I mean, where do I begin? First of all, I did this before they patched it to make it slightly easier, because look at this now. Destroy 5 Scorch Reach equipment or field upgrades in a single match. And that's same for that. Before, they didn't have that. You only had Scorch Reach. And trust me, nobody used RCXDs. SAM turrets, maybe. And helicopters, not so sure. And you know what everyone used? UAVs and counters. That's the one thing you'd always see. The problem is it's not lock-on, if you didn't realize. Another thing, it takes some distance, so you have to be a little bit good with, accurately predicting where your shots are gonna go. So you basically have to do geometry just to try and get it. And this was a real struggle, especially for Darkspine, where you had a certain amount to destroy. Because if you didn't get any RCXD, you basically just kept playing and playing. Remember, you have a .10 KD now, so you even get worse lobbies, so when people get less score streaks. So pile it on. I mean, it was a real pain. I mean, it took me like, what? It took me like a few hours just to get the gold. The thing that would take like 1 or 2 matches. Yeah, it took me about like 10 to 15. Dark Spine, likewise. Probably even more, like 20 matches. That itself took like 5 hours just for the gold and Dark Spine before it was patched. I mean, thank God, because it drove me insane. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, it happens every single COD where they get a non-lock lock-on launcher. It's like they do the exact same thing. Oh, now we have to patch it. It's happened in every single COD where there's, dark matter. You remember Panzerfaust? Yeah. Like, I don't understand. Like, at that point, just change the camos. Now, after that, dark matter is like really easy because all you have to do is get kills. Just go to stakeout. Just get in like 3 minutes. No, probably even a minute. It's the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, in general, like, it's not terribly difficult. Yeah, it might be a little tedious, but at the end of the day, you could get it done in some time. Now, this, on the other hand, it's more just brain rot. I'm gonna be 100. You gotta get 2,000 headshots with it, so you can't just get normal. That itself already, kind of a struggle. And that itself would just drive you insane because of how long it takes, like at least an hour. Maybe less, maybe more, depending on weapon, like I said before. I'll be honest, I did this after directed because I did not want to go through the trouble of having to go through like round 50 just to get a single gold. So I didn't want to go through that. Once I did, it still kinda sucks because you're just driving yourself insane just getting these camos one by one by one. I mean, it takes such a long time just to get 33 of them, just 200, 2,000. If you do the math, that's 66,000 headshots, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure. Like, that sucks already. And that's just headshots. Like, half the time, you're not even getting that. So, that already sucks a lot. I meant, the special camos, nothing too difficult. Gold, kinda easy. Now, Opal, on the other hand, I don't know why, but it took so damn long just to do it. Taking like 40 minutes, because I did it when, round 11, strategy and Liberty Falls and Bank in the bank, so even then it took like 40 minutes because half the time they didn't even spawn in. 40 to an hour, just for Opal. I mean, that just rotted your brain so much. I just kept watching videos while doing it, because it's just a click and shoot. Like, nothing is happening. Like, I'm invincible. I can't even die to these zombies because of how low of a level it is. Now, Afterlife is like the easiest camo ever. Like, even for the melees, where you kind of have to be close, just use Dark Aether or something and you get it done eventually. And then, while it seems like Nebula would be difficult, you got the Easter egg of Liberty Balls, where you just get the elite, you kill him, you get the elite, you kill him. You just do it over and over again. In like reality, it could take 10 to 15 minutes. It's not that difficult. In reality, it's just tedious. You just have to click and shoot, hope your mind doesn't go insane. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've not done these melees. I've done every single weapon besides that, but the melees are okay. Launchers, yeah, they're whatever. Likewise, every other weapon is just decent. Nothing too special. You just have to watch your video just to have some brain stimulation, because it takes so damn long. Like, I get it, zombies is fun, but when you constantly do this for, like, after, like, 6 hours, it kind of gets low boring. Like, days on days. Like, if it took 2 hours just to get Dark Matter in total, like, non-stop, I'd say, like, this maybe takes... No, actually, hold on. 1.5 hours for Dark Aether, 2.5, maybe 3 hours for Nebula. And it also depends on the weapon and stuff, but that's besides the point. That's the average. Now, there's also another camo, if you didn't realize. You know, for dance and all, didn't get a new update. I want to really watch this. They have... Turns out they have them. Challenges too. Now, I was gonna plan to do this when I was done with that. I'll be honest. Zombies already drove me insane. Like, I want to just click and shoot. I don't want to do that over and over again. I mean, I've gotten a few gold tiger, but I just gave up halfway through doing gold for, you know, rifles and SMGs. I just didn't even try anymore. I was like, it feels stale playing Warzone on Plunder, especially because, I'll be honest, that's the fastest way to get it. Still pretty slow, just waiting a minute. You get a kill a minute. You know, on, you maybe get a triple or a double. Now you gotta wait a few minutes just for another squad to pull up. At best, maybe you got the same team that wants to kill you. You get a few kills and then they realize they can't beat you and just leave. Now what? Now you just gotta run around the island just to get a few more kills. You're getting like 20 kills max in a 20-minute lobby. That's 1 per on average. That is taking damn well near 2 hours just to get a single gold tiger. That's not even doing the other camps. Like, it's like there's so little people on the island. It's so boring just doing nothing. Just doing this. You just go here, you die half the time, you get angry, and then you just quit the lobby after like 5 deaths. Because honestly, I've already done the other camos. Why would I even need this? It's a mid camo. I mean, compare that to like the other, you know, camos. I mean, that looks okay, but like, look at that. Look at that. That looks so much better than whatever the heck this is. Whatever it's called, Abyss. I mean, I just gave up entirely after like 7 gold. I mean, I might try it. Probably not. But maybe for dance, you know, revival. Oh, maybe I just like, with all lack of cheaters, you know, maybe I come back for another swig at it. And then quit like halfway through the gold. And the thing is, like, you have to do the most wanted thing. I swear, half the time it is taken all the time. Like, at best you're getting 2 most wanted because everyone's getting most wanted. So you're hardly ever getting that. Not to mention, you could just get nothing. No kills because nobody's nearby. You just get the contract done. That really sucks when that happens, which is like half the time. Well, that's what I think. You know, Zombie seems to be, you know, getting good update. Multiplayer seems to be getting good update, and Warzone's getting for dance. You know, hopefully they also fix the cheating problem, but who knows? Maybe they do absolutely nothing. Keep it really OG with all the hacking issues they've had. Well, let's just hope they fix something at least. Like a singular thing, that would kind of help. I mean, that's basically all 3 camp masteries. It's just long, tedious, as it's always been like that. You know, I might be a little angry some matches, you might just get 50 headshots another. It just really depends on your skill level and, you know, the lobbies you get. But in general, Dark Matter is probably the one that takes the shortest amount of time. And because of, like, all the guys up here. Zombies is the longer one, but it's more relaxed because you know you're fighting a bunch of NPCs. So, and I have no say in Abyss because I have not done it yet, and I pray I will never do. Well, da. Uh, bye.